Welcome back to another episode in the NFL Rejects franchise, the franchise where we're only allowed to sign veterans age 30 or older at a regular season free agency. We're not allowed to trade. We're not allowed to draft. Today, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're currently in a really problematic spot. We have lost a few games. Our winning record is still intact, but at 7-4-1, we are on the verge of really having negative results. We're still in the wildcard race. We are the 6th seed on our side, but it's time to really get back in the business of winning games. Today the Steelers, an incredibly tough defensive unit, 90 plus rated, players like TJ Watt on that team, Alex Highsmith, Jerome Baker, you just saw him before, who they brought in. But the offense is also very good. Najee Harris as the running back. The wide receivers are pretty solid. You've got Kenny Pickett, who's, while not being the most highly rated quarterback, he's still very, very solid. So it's a big game for us. All right, Joey Porter Jr., Alex Highsmith, TJ Watt, plus you've got other tough dudes in there. And yeah, we are going to have to give it our all. I really want to have a win here. As you can see, we have a few key players missing. Some will return next week, others will take longer. We will really just have to focus on this one here. We're going to be going with Lockett here. Let's see if we can get behind those dudes and maybe hit him here now. Now these long plays don't work anymore. Number 39. That's Minkah Fitzpatrick, another one of those elite players on defense. And we're just struggling. We're really struggling. This is a phase in the season where it's crucial to get back to performing, and everybody, I was just about to say it, everybody has to do their part. And this is Tyler Higbee, who's not doing his part. He is letting the ball be knocked out despite being the biggest, toughest dude amongst my offensive weapons. So that is very unfortunate. Number 59, Devondre Campbell here with a very aggressive tackle. And here comes Kenny Pickett. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what our defense can do. Not much. We are also suffering from a debuff from last week. Since we lost against the Eagles, we are slightly debuffed. What's this? Icy veins. Alright. I'd really like to just get going again. To just have a few successful plays and then have a win again. I would really like to have that feeling again. It is a little bit frustrating, you know, because I don't really see myself at fault a lot of the time. Sometimes I am, right? And I fully take full accountability. I know that sometimes I really mess things up. I go for the bad, for covered receivers, or I kind of do bad clock management. I am aware of all of that. Last week, I don't know, felt a little bit cheated out of the win there, or at least a better result. All right, we ended up, I don't even know what the end result was. I think it was 31 or 35 versus 14, something like that. It was really horrible. So let's focus on this one here. We're gonna go with Lockett or Gallup. One left, one right. Hard hit, immediately knocked out. Number 33 was there, chasing the game already. That is a trend that's happening all too much at the moment. I'm not happy about that. Let's see. Can we get Alvin Kamara to get some productive movement here? Pushing forward. Very nice. We get a first down. Alvin Kamara to rushes 23 yards. He has overtaken Aaron Jones in the depth chart. I've got David Montgomery, and here we go. TJ Watt chasing us down here, number 33, getting a good grip, taking us down, pushing Maybe we have to focus a little bit more on the run game again, because the passing has really been subpar for the past few games. We're capable of producing big number plays, so there's that. And OJ Howard again injured. Dudes, can you stop breaking my best tight end, please? Always the same. With this team here going up against high-powered defenses, usually results in injuries. Why? Well, because the hit power is so high, the strength is so high, and my dudes are a little bit on the older side. So there is that. Odell Beckham Jr., welcome back, my man. Whatever is number 58 doing? That's Jerome Baker. I don't exactly know what that was, but there was excitement on the field. Let's go. And that is imprecise. I hate that. Same as last week. Russell Wilson had plays like that where the receiver was wide open and he just overthrew it by, I don't know, 3 to 4 yards. It was really bad. There's just no excuse. No excuse. Wow! Wow! And Odell Beckham Jr. just stopped running. Just completely stopped running there. Why, man? Oh, guys, are we... Getting to the playoffs is going to be way more tricky than I thought it would be. It's not like I was fully expecting us to just steamroll our way in there, but this dude's name says it all. It's pride, and to be honest, I would expect way more from this team as the 2-minute warning hits us here. Let's see. At 4th and 1 at that position, I probably should go for a field goal, especially taking into consideration how tough this defensive unit can be. We're gonna go with a halfback dive. Let's just push forward here. Go, 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 go. And we step across that red line. That can be so far away, even if it's only a yard. David Montgomery does well here. Corner strike. Here we go. Looking for Montgomery, actually. He's going to go straight ahead through the line of scrimmage and then towards the left. I do hope he gets free, which he does. That is good. Do we go backwards? Nah, it's 5 yards. Number 20 says, good job on the catch, mate. I enjoy playing against you. Right, Michael Gallup coming from the left side. Odell Beckham is back, so I'm actually looking at him as a very reliable receiver. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Number 39, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Just standing there, barely moving. And that was looking like a pick. Do we have a clever play? Do we have a good inside zone? Do we drag him apart a little bit more? 3rd and 5, 6 yards. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. Nope, 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 not happening. Coming from behind, crashing into my players. My own offensive line is not able to create space. So we're gonna go for the field goal here. Could have done that a little sooner. 57 seconds. Can our defense turn it around? Do we get the ball back again in the first half? Let's see. Keep your fingers crossed. I can certainly use the help. All right, 41 seconds. 2 timeouts. Let's see what we can do. Let's go with this one here. Odell Beckham Jr. Starter seat. There we go. Oh, that is an injury timeout. Come on, man. Just at the time when I press the timeout button. And that means we lose a timeout. I think we should get back, but the game engine is not up to that. This is something that I would like to see in the next Madden, whatever it's going to be called. Just have the, a little bit more precision on certain features. And here completely shut down. I doubt we'll get far with the passing, to be honest, but I can't use the run plays now unless I want to risk losing time. So we're going to go here. And that is just overthrown by a huge margin. By a huge margin. Fractured elbow. For fuck's sake, man! Alright, now we're gonna have to find a real solution because OJ Howard will not be returning. He's gonna be injured reserve now. Come on, David. Push forward. Nah, that is not happening. 4th and 2. Alright, let's be aggressive here. Let's be super aggressive. Double slant time. We're setting up the players on the outside. And we're gonna be trying a surprise run on the inside here. I need some very, very good blocking. Push, 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 push. I think we just got it. I think we just got it. We're gonna use our final timeout. 15 seconds to go. 4 verticals. Who's my receiver there? DeAndre Hopkins. All right. Gonna be looking for him. You see, that is a precise pass. Okay? Something along these lines is what I like to see. Can we have more of that, please, Mr. Wilson? Do I hear a yes? Certainly, sir. Let's roll with it. Here we go. Oh, not connecting. 4 seconds to go. 3rd and 1. Shot save clock. That's a Hail Mary. So many options. I'm joking, of course. I don't really get this. Why do they show you the same play 55,000 times? I don't get it. Throw power is pretty high. We're just completely airing this one out. And it's incomplete. 4th and 1. No timeouts left. Alright. Let's see what the second half has to offer. First half, just the same as everything else has been in the past few games. Frustrating. It's a little bit frustrating because it just feels like we should be better. All right, stop that at 19 here. Russ Wilson coming back onto the field. Again, quality-wise, I feel like he is my highest quality quarterback that I have had here. Derek Carr is also an NFL starter, but is he really super high quality? I don't know. Tyler Higbee actually moves fast and catches a ball. That is insane. That's Poyer. I feel very bad for him because he looks like a stick figure. Close play action cross. Let's see if we can get this one working again. Zay Jones going to go the circle route here. Michael Gallup going to go the deep route. We need to start scoring. Oh shit, that's coverage. Number 7 never moved. Or is it number 1? That's number 1. That's Jackson. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's go the wheel mesh here. Gonna be looking for Zay Jones. Maybe Odell Beckham Jr. Just somebody, anybody. There we go. Drag back here. There we go. Russell Wilson hitting a target. We're up to 91 yards now passing. Insane new heights. Fully joking, of course. But it is weird. It is really a little bit weird. But same goes for each season that we have with the rejects here. So far, we always start pretty well. Wow. Hard stop here. Jerome Baker just stepping ahead. And stepping in between the pass here. Play action crossers. Let's see. Can we pull this one off? Does it look viable? Maybe let's go like this. Alvin Kamara. Get a block. Alvin Kamara pushing forwards. All right, 9 yards on the game. Gonna I just have to focus again on what we can do, what we can't do. By the way, I did switch playbook. For those of you that noticed it, I did switch the playbook again. Yikes. Come on, David. Oh, Jesus. I switched it back to the Patriots. I need to have a better comparison. Is it the team that's worse? Is it the playbook that's not working? It was the Bengals playbook. And I was just struggling with it all the time. It's really weird. Really weird. Jason Everett, Zay Jones. Players are getting tired towards the rare end of the season as well. Again, number one. Zone coverage is so good with the Steelers. Wow. That almost ended in an interception. There we go. Come on. Can we have a block here? What is Seumalo doing, man? What is he doing? He's just kind of trundling along, standing in my way though. Look at this here. Number 73. Why and what exactly? I thought, he's going to do some blocking. Now that's awesome. And then he suddenly pushes the dude into my way. Oh, that's great. I thought I was going to go towards that dude on the left-hand side because that's my side. So I go, all right. And then he pushes him in my way. Well, well, well. How the turns have tabled. Let's see if we can get a little bit forward. Matt Gay should be taking that field goal. Oh, Tyler Higbee gets forward. Nice. There we go. Number one again. Number one is going to have a lot of tackles. He's going to be in the total tackle column for sure. What was that? Was that taunting? But you can just see how quickly the Steelers defensive players break through my offensive line. It is the tough defensive battle that I expected. It's exactly what I expected. They're always so hard to play. There we go. Odell Beckham catch and move 2nd and inches. That is nice. Torrent labor. So, Shaq Mason will take over. I think we're going to start backfilling after this game. This game is going to take its toll on the team. And you're Alvin Kamara straight ahead. That was a fantastic example of how the offensive line can help out. Defense, turn it around. Yes, they do. Oh, that is fantastic. 4th quarter. I haven't been in the lead for so long, I don't even know what to do right now. Do I just give him the ball again? I feel scared. I feel scared. I want to go back to my safe zone. Wow, we get a nice blocking route here. Beautifully done. David Montgomery pushes through. Excellent job. Excellent job on that left-hand side. Let's see. Inside zone weak, right to left. We're just gonna, we're gonna stick with this. If it works, it works. We're not gonna force the pass plays too much. Yikes, can I have some blocking? What did Tyler Higbee do here? What did he do? He was supposed to be blocking on that side. But he kind of turned around and went away. So, Aaron Jones stepping in. Let's go to play action boot left. Get out of my way, everybody. 3rd and 7. TJ Watt with an injury timeout. All right. That is not ideal. He's out. Never like to see an injury. I never like to see an injury. Higbee or Gallup. Come on. 4th and 1. Again, we're having so many fourth down situations. All right, Aaron Jones. Let's take over here, and we're going to go for this. We're going to go for this with a halfback dive, setting up the run. Setting up the run. Come on, don't disappoint me. Go, 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 go. Are we denied? Were we stopped? I think we were. I think we were stopped because Aaron Jones runs into his own man and doesn't lean forward. Luckily, our defense is starting to be their usual self again, because they have been very good, helping us out in a lot of ways. Isaac Sumalo with a good block here. Alvin Kamara pushing forward. Nice. Very nice. So, Alvin Kamara. Play action bursts back. Let's go with the mesh spot here. As I said, I'm back to the Patriots offensive playbook. Is it the best? I wouldn't say so. I'm enjoying the Titans playbook way more, for instance. I'm also enjoying the, for instance, the Panthers a lot more. It's just real fun in there. But yikes. But these here, there are good plays in here as well. And it's just a certain familiarity. Tyler Higbee's out. Nice. Are we going to be having a tight end crisis? Is this what it's going to, boil down to? Are we going to do that? Let's see. I personally just want to get the win. I don't care. I just want to have a win here. Keanu Benton injured for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the big dude, number 95. Left ankle, maybe? Strained tricep. Alright, that's not a long-term injury. I do hope he returns next week. This week we are down to Kyle Juszczyk, who you can see lining up here on the X. David Montgomery luckily is nimble enough to react and adjust his route. Here we go. Clock is stopped anyways. Let's just get running. Oh, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Adjusting another timeout called. Halfback dive. All I need to do is get the clock running, get a yard, and then we shouldn't be endangered anymore unless we do something completely moronic like fumble a ball or do something like that. Halfback ISO. Derrick Henry, King Henry himself, number 28, is getting ready to run here. But I will be letting the clock run down. Just saying so. 16 seconds to go. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Joey Porter Jr. Not an easy setup. Not an easy setup. There we go. King Henry just powering forward. And we get another 39 seconds to run down. If you want to fast forward, I would urge you not to do that, because you never know what I do. And you never know what the game decides. Maybe we're going to fumble it. Maybe I'm going to go for a run play, for a pass play. Maybe we're going to punt it all of a sudden because I just feel like it. You never know what's going to happen here. Now, the Golden Eagles always up for... is that Drew Tranquil lining up on the left-hand side? Goodness gracious me. That is Drew Tranquil. That is Brian Allen blocking my own man. 4th and 2. That's what I like to see. Defensive players, mid linebackers, just getting in on the fray here. On the offense. Always interesting. 10 and 7. And not a high scoring game today. But I'd rather take the win. Nobody's going to look back and ask me how week 14 went once you're in the playoffs. Nobody. You look at the end result of the season and that's it. 13 and 7, just kind of rubbing it in. Getting Matt Gay some XP, some morale points. And finally, we get a win again. Finally, we get a win again. Against the Steelers, I actually like Mike Tomlin. I like Kenny Pickett, so I'm not feeling good about this, but I'm feeling pretty good that the Golden Eagles finally get a win again. That was important. The completion rate is still bad. 45% is still horrible. I don't really know why Tyler Van Dyke had 2 attempts. Maybe it was an injury for Kenny Pickett. who just played super solid. 80% completion rate, 78 yards, nothing out of this world. 1 touchdown, all right. Russell Wilson, 118 yards, 45% completion rate. We struggled again. Did feel a little bit better today, but this defense certainly crazy hard. Alvin Kamara with the only touchdown today. That is all she wrote. Apart from that, marginal numbers on the rushing side. On the receiving side, Tyler Higbee, 48 and injured. Zay Jones, 22. OJ Howard and injured. Odell Beckham back again. That is good. Tyler Lockett out injured. Oh, I do hope that it's nothing bad for all of these players here. Solo tackle leaders, quite a few. Total tackle leaders, Jerome Baker, number 58. I felt like he was everywhere. Ryan Neal, 23. Alex Smith. Where's number 1? Here he is. Damani Jackson, number 1. 6 total tackles. Not even the leader. All right. Quite a few tackles for loss. We get a sack. Alex Anzalone and Ogbonia Okoronkwo teaming up for that one. 0 interceptions. And Matt Gay today, the game winner, because his field goals actually made the difference. So we're back in the race, maybe depending on what the Jaguars do this week. If they win again, they're away. If they lose, we will be taking 2nd spot, which would mean, looking at the playoff picture, that we might even push up to the 5th seed here. Going much higher than that, I doubt it, because the Colts are 3rd seed, and we'd really have to push past the Bills as well, who beat us, so not really sure. I would like to stay in this middle column here. Going up here against the Chiefs is going to be rough. Then the Bengals here would probably be rough as well. But again, if you want to win a Super Bowl, you have to beat every team. And I was talking about the good stuff before. We have 3 new injuries. That is absolutely horrible. I'm going to open it, and I think I'm going to cry, depending on the length. All right, I'm going to cry. Tyler Lockett is out for the regular season 4 weeks, but we can't wait for that. But this here pains me. A fractured elbow, OJ Howard, is out indefinitely. 20 weeks, that is it. That is the season. That is maybe even his career. I do want to keep him on the roster in terms of the injured reserve. That's what I'm going to be doing here. But that is something that does pain me. Who was the 2nd or the 3rd injury? Carl Lawson was already injured. Tyler Lockett, Brandon Scherf, Cam Robinson, Josh Neiman, Lorenzo Carter. I don't know who's new. Is it Brandon Scherf with the 4 weeks? I think it is, yeah. So, we need a new tight end. We need a solution at tight end. I currently have no real solution here. OJ Howard felt like he was always going to be dangerous. He was fast, so that was something that I really appreciated. When you look at the other tight ends, I went over this so often already. I bet you can't hear it anymore, but all of these are not really an option. I mean, now I could go for Joe Mixon, who I did convert to a tight end, and just see how he works. My fallback plan would be going for a fullback, for instance, and maybe seeing how they would turn out. So what I'm going to be doing is I will sign James Conner. I will sign... who's pretty fast from these dudes? Well, actually, nobody. Not really too happy about this. Is there anybody new here? Alan Lazard, he's 6'5". He might be an option at being a taller, stronger dude. So I'm going to be signing him as well. And finally, I'm actually going to be doing it. I'm actually going to be doing this. I'm going to be bringing Joe Mixon in. He already is the tight end, and I will be converting the others to tight end as well. And then I will just be keeping the one that has the highest rating out of these 3. All right, I mean, I'm not going to say we struck gold, but making Alan Lazard a tight end actually is a good idea. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he does seem to have a lot of attributes that help him out. He's an 80 rated tight end. He lost basically no overall here. So that is something that I actually like him. That is cool. All right. Anyways, Joe Mixon, I'm going to say thank you. Please move back again. you never know if you're gonna be joining us again. Who knows? Same goes for James Conner. I love the dude, but as a tight end, he would certainly not be up for contention. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting Al Lazard to suddenly excel here, but it must be the attributes that he has that just make him very, very viable to be used at that position. Maybe he played that position some time ago in college. I don't know. But yeah, liking this. All right, so we solved that problem. I can work with that. Apart from that, we are still having a few injury concerns here on the offensive line. We're still not too strapped here. We can still keep on moving forward. So that is positive. And I do hope that we can continue the trend here of winning next week away against the Texans, then the Bengals away. We can practice. So the end of the season, it's going to be very exciting, those 4 games, where we do end up. Keep your fingers crossed. I do hope you enjoyed today's game. I really did, actually. I really did. It was a tough game. It was a rough game. It was gritty. We had to be creative. Not everything worked just the way I like it. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like. Please consider subscribing. Drop a comment down below. Just gonna say thank you so much for being here, for making this special for me. Stay awesome, and hope to see you next time.